the General Police with the squadron commandants since my assumption of office as the Inspector General of Police. The decision to summon this meeting was informed by the need to create a forum for brainstorming on current internal security developments, reappraise the role of the police mobile force, being the most strategic, tactical, and operational arm of the force, review professional issues in relation to activities of the personnel of PMF, and evolve a more potent action plan that will roll back the current security slide in the country. The police mobile force has been playing active roles in our drive to positively alter the policing and internal security narratives of our beloved country. They are the unsung heroes of the counter-terrorism warfare, having been fighting side by side the armed forces in the northeast. They have also over the years been the solid rock upon which our internal security operations in various flashpoints across the country are built on. As of today, units of the police mobile force are engaged in special operations which are directed at combating internal insurrection and other violent crimes involving bandits, kidnappers, armed robbers, cultists or cultism, and the violent extremists across the country. I am elated to note that in all of these operations, most personnel of the police mobile force across all ranks have been demonstrating exceptional gallantry, loyalty, professionalism, and patriotism. Indeed, some personnel have lost their lives at the front line, while many others are grappling with lifetime injuries. I'm proud of your operational attainments, and I sympathize with the families of our gallant officers who must have lost or paid the supreme price in defense of our fatherland. As you are all aware, the Anambra State gubernatorial election will hold on the 6th of November 2021. The election security plan will, as usual, revolve around units of the police mobile force. The import of this is that the task of securing our democratic values and guaranteeing a safe, secure, and credible electoral process in Anambra State will rest squarely and majorly on some of you that are here, or your units. Most of your operatives will be deployed to deter subversive elements that are planning to threaten the process, while others will be deployed to secure personnel and materials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, as well as other critical national infrastructure. While the detailed operational action plan in this regard will form a key part of our discourse during this conference, I must strongly warn you to ensure that you demonstrate high level of professionalism, strong supervisory capacity on your units, and the firmness and courage which are the traditional hallmark of the police mobile force. I charge you to cultivate the spirit of teamwork and the interagency collaboration, knowing that you will operate side by side with other security agencies and officials of INEC. Above all, you must remain apolitical while being ruthless with violent elements and ill-guided political talks that may wish to test our common will to deliver a transparent and credible electoral outcome. I am confident that, like other operations in which you have excelled, you will not let the Nigeria police and indeed the nation down in this critical national assignment. Let me re-emphasize that the repositioning of the police mobile force is one of my police leadership agenda. In this regard, The PMF under my leadership will in due course be reorganized, adequately equipped, trained and reoriented with the goal of restituting it within the original concept. In furtherance to this, all the squadron commanders shall be leaving this conference with new sets of operational assets which have been approved for insurance with a view to sharpening our operational capacity. Plans are also underway to issue more weaponry and operational vehicles to enhance our operational mobility and combat ability. Aside this, the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operation has been tasked to commence the process of training and retraining of the operatives of the PMF in order to strengthen our special operational capacity and exposing you to modern tactical and combat requirements. This initiative will be structured to cover all officers and men across the PMF squadrons in the country. The Police Trust Fund and the Ministry of Police Affairs are supporting the force in this regard. My commanders, while I am pleased with your operational strides, I am also concerned about reports touching on unprofessional conduct of some of our operatives across the PMF squadrons, as well as reports of illegal deployment of personnel. Citizens of this country are worried about the illegalities of some bad acts within the fold of the PMF, as well as the tendency for corruption by some others. These misconducts are direct consequences of supervisory inaptitude by some of you that are commanders in various squadrons. Much as I am determined to motivate you to advance your mandate as the striking arm of the force, let none of you be in doubt of my firm resolve to deal decisively with any squadron commander that lacks command capacity, as well as those who are unwilling to key into our mission of reforming the PMF and repositioning the force. Discipline, professionalism, and operational excellence are the bedrock of the PMF. Any personnel that is deficient in any of these has no justification to remain in the PMF. The system, as they are, not only dangerous to the force, but to the nation. Accordingly, we shall not spare any PMF personnel or operatives that continue to conduct himself or herself in manners that are not edifying of the Nigeria Police Force. Consequently, the AIG PMF has been directed to put machinery in motion to identify and rationalize such incorrigible elements out of the PMF. On this note, I welcome you to this conference and encourage you to be frank in your contributions in order to guarantee a worthy outcome. May the Almighty Allah continuously protect you as you recommit yourself to the service of our beloved country, and may you be granted journey mercy as you return to your various squadrons. Thank you and God bless.
I think the IGP is house first. The Dodgers of police.
There will be deployment of squadron commanders, that's all. Whether it will be all or half or quarter, some of them will be involved. That is what I said. And for anybody who is deployed, he is expected to be apolitical. That's all. If it is all that we deploy, they should be apolitical. If it is half, they should be apolitical. But the number of deployment will be stated in our operation orders, and those involved will be informed very early. However, you know, they all have supervisory roles. Their units might be involved, so they need to go back and also talk to their men. So everybody has a role to play in the election. Thank you.